Welcome to a new lesson of Adobe Lightroom Classic. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how you will be able to use presets or known as filters in Adobe Lightroom or Photoshop. Okay, well, both of them are the same. Okay, so first off, you have to know what actually preset or filtering is. Okay, so filters or preset are a type of filters or like pre-built effects which you can make or also use in your specific type of photos or videos so that it changes drastically and makes the photo look a lot better. Okay, so like there are two ways how you will be able to use presets and also make it. Okay, so first off is going to be using pre-built filters or pre-built presets, and next is going to be how you will be able to make it. Okay, so making it is going to be starting from scratch, but I'm just going to show you both of the methods of how you will be able to do it. And why are these filters and presets used? Well, filters and presets helps a user to save like a lot of time, because all of the effects, if you want to make it on your own, obviously it's gonna like take a lot of time, right? But if you use pre-built filters or presets, that will save you a lot of time and yet make the photo or video look a lot more better. And this is like very demanding in all of the, like, let's say photographers, for editors, well, all of them. Okay, but like most of the professional people try making it on their own because they want it just like they want it to be. Okay, so obviously it is very demanding, and software or like a photo editing or video editing software cannot be termed as good if it does not have the preset, okay, or the filters. Okay, so without any further ado, let's just jump into the lesson where you will be able to use the presets or filters in your photo or your video. So first off, open up your Adobe Lightroom, Adobe Photoshop, Lightroom Classic, whichever one you have. Then what you're going to do is going to be importing your own type of photos or videos. So I'm going to click on import and then select the drive where you have your photos. So I have my photos in H. So I'm going to select the photo which I have over here. So I'm going to do is deselect all. I'm going to do is use the one which I'm going to need. Okay, so I'm going to do is click on this, and let's say I'm going to click on both of these, and I'm going to do is import those photos. Okay, now you can see both of the photos have been directly applied to my Adobe Lightroom Classic. Now what I'm gonna do is going to be selecting the photo, which is going to be this one. Now what I'm gonna do is just obviously check on it and how it actually looks like on default. As you can see that there is literally no formatting or no preset applied on it. So what I'm gonna do is obviously apply it on my own. So first is going to be using pre-built filters or pre-built presets. Okay, so first off, if you want to do that, just go to develop module, and you can see on the left side there is a section called presets. Okay, so extend this like preset section and you will see that there are like a lot of these presets which you can apply in your photo or your video. Okay, so first off, it's going to be how you will be able to use your presets in a specific type of photo. First off, see the photo which type of category it is, and you can see also that there is a category of which type of preset there is. You can see that there is portraits, medium skin, light skin, then retro, then black and white, cinematic 2, futuristic, vintage, food, landscape, then lifestyle, travel 2, urban architecture, then color, creative, B&W, portraits, and just on goes. Well, there is like a wide variety of pre-built presets or filters in Adobe Lightroom and Adobe Photoshop. Okay, but if you don't have it, you have to download it via online. Well, we're gonna skip it, but you're gonna have some basic or default ones obviously downloaded in your PC, because when you download or install Adobe Lightroom, there will be obviously some of those which already belong in Adobe Lightroom. Okay, so first off, what you're going to do is see the photo and which category type of filter or preset you want to use. Let's say I'm seeing is architecture, right? And you can see that there is a section called architecture, but this is urban, but yet this is like architecture, right? So first off, extend that section and then see whichever type of filter or preset you want to apply. You can see when I drag my mouse over these, you can see the difference is being applied to my photo on my right side of the screen or middle screen. Okay, but you can see that I'm just getting a preview of it, but it will not be applied, because when I drag my mouse right out of it, you can see that nothing is applied. So if you want to apply any one of them, you have to click on your mouse with your left mouse key, and only then it will be applied. Now you can see, select whichever one you want. Okay, As you can see, that there is a vast amount of them. So I'm going to select on the one which I actually like. So I don't like any of the urban architecture. So I'm going to do is click on colorful, select the one which I actually like. Let's say I like this one, high contrast and details, but I can also keep it matte. So I'm going to keep it on high contrast and details. So if you want to apply it, just click on with your left mouse key, and you will see it will be directly applied to your photo. Even on here in your navigator, you can see over here the difference has been like made, okay, as you can see in my screen. Now what you're going to do is like if you want to apply more, you can obviously apply one preset at a time, but if you want to apply like a different type of preset or filter, what you're going to do is just select whichever one you want. Let's say I want to use something futuristic, so I'm going to do is click on this one, and you can see there is also a change on them, okay. So I'm going to use vintage instead of that, so I'm going to do is select whichever one I want. Okay, you can see gray enough, but I'm going to select on this one because this one looks a lot more better, and you can see there is a bit of grains in the photo. Okay, so this is how you will be able to apply the presets on your own by selecting on the ones which you actually need. There is another way of how you will be able to do it. So if you want to do it, what you can do is going to this plus section, or which is also known as add new preset. Just click on here and you can see 3 more options, which is going to be create presets, import presets, and manage preset. So I'm going to show create presets a bit later, because that is how you will be able to make presets from scratch or able to apply presets from scratch. So first off, what you're going to do is going to be import presets. Let's say you want to download or already downloaded presets, and then what you're going to do is click on import presets, then select on the downloaded file, just go to download, then select the file which is the preset and click on import, and then you will see the type of preset will be directly applied to your photo which you have in Adobe Lightroom. Okay, then what it's going to be is going to be managing preset. Click on managing preset and you can see that there is a vast amount of category of preset. If you don't want any of those, just deselect them and that will be, you know, divisible or invisible from this section. So I'm going to do is classic B&W filter, and you will see that there is no classic B&W filter. So what you're going to do is just click on it again, then I'm going to do is select them back again. So I'm going to do is classic B&W filter, save, and you will see they will, you know, jump right back up classic B&W filters. Okay, so this is how you will be able to use pre-built filters or pre-built presets in, you know, Adobe Lightroom. Well, this also works the same way in Adobe Photoshop, but that might be a bit different according to the version which you're using. Next is going to be applying, you know, preset on your own or making preset from scratch. So first off, you're going to remove the preset. So I'm going to do is Control Z, and this is the actual type of photo, okay, which is going to be this one. Okay, so my bad, I kind of like undone it like a couple more times than I actually needed to. Now what you're going to do is just go to develop, and from here you're going to start editing on your own. Let's say I'm going to increase the temperature a bit, and I'm going to decrease the tint a bit. Exposure should be a bit less, contrast to be a bit high. I'm going to decrease the highlight, like increase the shadow. White should be a bit less, black should be a bit like higher, texture should be a bit more, let's say clarity a bit more, dehaze a bit more. I want it to be more vibrant or maybe a less vibrant and less saturation. And you can see a bit of formatting has been directly done. You can change the tone curve whichever type of way you want. Let's say I'm going to keep it somewhere around here. Okay, now you can see that there is like a lot of type of formatting done. You can also add details, amount, you can like change the details, whichever type of formatting there is, and you can like apply any of those. Okay, so and then after you're done editing it, what you're going to do is just click here, create preset, and then it's like name it. Let's say I'm gonna name it to be TRT. Okay, and then select the group where you want to save it. So I'm going to save it on my group which I already made, which is LRT. So select the group where you want to save it, then do is auto setting or like not auto setting, then select all of the, you know, the editing or the tools which you actually used. So now if I like deselect on this exposure, then the exposure which was applied on this photo will, you know, be removed. But I'm going to keep on the exposure, so I'm going to click on this and keep all of this turned on and just press on create. After I press on create, and you can see in the LRT the TRT filter or TRT preset has been built. Now if I like click on any of those other ones, so I'm going to do is click on those, and you can see a different type of filtering or preset has been applied. But when I click on TRT, my type of preset will be applied. Right click on it or left click on it, and you can see my preset or the preset which I made from scratch will be directly applied. So hope you guys understood everything in this lesson on how you will be able to use presets in your photos or videos in Adobe Lightroom. So hope you guys understood everything about this, and thank you for staying with us and watching this video.